Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all, this is going to be long, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is according to Variety.com. La, la, la. Hey, that's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Hey, la la la. Okay. Lauryn Hill sued for fraud, breach of contract by Fuji's co-founder Pras. Pras, a founding member of the Grammy Award. I'm sorry, I just made all that up. Pras, a founding member of Grammy-winning hip-hop group The Fugees, is suing his bandmate Lauryn Hill in federal court for fraud and breach of contract, among other claims, over their abbreviated 2023 tour and canceled concerts a year later. In a scathing lawsuit filed Tuesday in the Southern District of New York, Pras claims that Hill grossly mismanaged the setup, marketing, and budgeting of their scuttled 2023 tour, which was actually a veiled and devious attempt to make a big score for herself, the complaint states, adding that the singer then secretly siphoned off money from the tour guarantees. The full list of claims also include a breach of fiduciary duty and refusal to permit an audit of the Fugees tour. In a statement to Variety, Hill blasted the lawsuit as baseless and full of false claims and unwarranted attacks. Her attorney, Howard King, added it is disappointing that the suit fails to reveal that Pras was grossly over-advanced for the last tour to help him pay his mounting legal bills. His failure to show appreciation for the financial help Ms. Hill has afforded him in his time of need is disappointing. This action will be aggressively defended and defeated. Pras is being represented by attorneys Robert Maloney and Thomas McCarthy. Girl, you know I messed somebody's name up. The suit claims that the 2023 Fuji's tour should have been a huge commercial success since most of the shows for the entire arena-sized tour were sold out in advance. However, Pras came away empty-handed because Hill controlled the tour budget. Um, that was so bloated and unnecessary and most likely fictitious expenses that it seemed designed to lose money. Furthermore, the tour was cut short when Hill abruptly canceled the second half in November 2023, citing serious vocal strain. The lawsuit, which paints Hill as a wolf in sheep's clothing, with narcissistic tendencies, serves of juicy anecdotes, including one involving her turning down a $5 million offer for the Fugees to perform at Coachella this year because she allegedly felt snubbed by the festival for putting No Doubt at the top of the bill. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but the lawsuit, are they just trying to paint her as somebody who's hard to work with? Because I mean, if she say I don't want to work, that's basically her saying I don't want to work. I don't want to do the controlling no more. If I can't be at the top, I don't want to do it. That's what it sounds like to me. Anyways, but I get they're trying to paint her as this, not trying to paint her as, but you know. Hill's arrogance was again demonstrated when she rejected a $5 million offer to play Coachella. The reason was that her ego was bruised since the group no doubt would be receiving top billing over the Fugees. The complaint says Hill never told Pras about the offer or that she had rejected it. Pras only learned about it when it was too late after Hill. In an astonishing display of hubris, asked Pras if he would agree to perform a few Fuji songs for free as an opening act for her son, YG Marley, who was slated to perform at the same Coachella festival. Girl, I'm not reading the rest of this. I want to get to what Miss Lauren told him, honey. I'll put the link to the article in the description box. When I tell you, this is what Lauryn Hill said, baby. Mm. Some clarity and facts need to be presented. I've been silent and pushing through because I understand that Pras was under duress because of his legal battles, and that was perhaps affecting his judgment, state of mind, and character. Girl. Fact one, this baseless lawsuit by Pras is full of false claims and unwarranted attacks. It notably admits that he was advanced overpayment for the last tour and has failed to repay substantial loans extended by myself as an act of goodwill. Last year's tour was put together to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It was being planned whether the Fugees were involved or not. Fact 2. The tour was expanded to incorporate the Fugees because I found out that Pras was in trouble and would need money to aid his legal defense. Yay! Fact 3. Pras was given a $3 million advance for the tour, which he said he required to pay his legal fees. Wyclef and myself deferred our full advances to make sure he had what he needed and was able to go. I covered most of the tour expenses as a majority of the tour advance had gone to Pras. An agreement was put in place to secure the repayment of the money he was advanced. Pras has not paid back the money he was advanced and is currently in breach of this agreement. Fact 4. Because my tour, band, production, and setup was already happening, the Fuji set utilized this same production. I absorbed most of the expenses myself, produced the show, put together the entire set with Wyclef's participation for the Fugees and Wyclef's set. Pras basically just had to show up and perform. Fact 5. As of the last tour, Pras thanked me for saving his life. I have the receipts. Fact 6. I am not in the business of kicking anyone, especially when they're down, which is why I haven't responded to date. It is absolutely disheartening to see Pras in this position, my bandmate and someone I considered a friend. But this leads us to fact number 7, which probably should have been fact number 1. Fact number 7, I was not in Pras' life when he decided to make the unfortunate decision that led to his current legal troubles. I did not advise I did not advise that he make that decision, and therefore I am no way responsible for his decision and its consequences, though I have taken it upon myself to help. Despite his attacks, I am still compassionate and hope things work out for him. Respectfully, MLH. Y'all know Pras is in legal trouble. There was a whole bunch of scamming and scheming and all types of fraud and stuff going on with Pras. I don't know, honey. Lauren sounds like she might be telling the truth. What it sounds like, I mean, Pras could be telling the truth too. Lauren basically told Pras, "I tried to help your broke ass out, nook." Okay, because I knew you was over there stressed out because of them bills piling up, them legal bills piling up on your black ass. And I tried to help you out, and this is how you repay the queen. Remember when Lauren was at the concert, one of her concerts. I'm paraphrasing. But Lauren basically told y'all that y'all ought to be happy that she even showed up. Girl. She told y'all better be happy. Y'all better be even happy y'all showed up to sing for y'all. Honey, I would have grabbed my phone so fast. Girl, this place. Chase, app, dispute, charges. Mm-hmm. The one for 359.17. Mm-hmm. The parking was $50. Dispute. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Girl, you're not gonna tell me that I ought to be happy you showed up to work. I thought I gave you $500 to come see you sing, and I ought to be satisfied. So I don't know who. Lauren. Lauren got her ways. I don't know too much about Pras, but Pras, you were convicted of being Joanne Prada. So, girl, you really can't never trust. Girl, it's no shade. Girl, get it how you live, but girl, you never really can't trust a scammer. So you don't know if the bitch. You don't know if the nigga is lying or not. Because you already showed us your true colors. Wasn't Pras? Let me see. Pras was convicted of something. Let me make sure before I start putting out lies. Let's see. Pras convicted. Let's see. Yep. Mm-hmm. A former member of the hip hop group Fugees was convicted of 10 felony counts in April of 2023. Hmm. Conspiracy, witness intimidation, acting as an unregistered foreign agent of China, conspiring to make illegal campaign contributions, concealment of material facts, making false entries and records. Yeah. One of the headlines for CNN was ex-Fugees rapper Pras found guilty in scheme to help China influence U.S. government. Hmm. So, girl, you can't even trust that. You got to say either Pras because you be on some fuck shit too. Okay, clearly. The Little Mermaid and her baby daddy, DDG. DDG was down to some podcast and he had something to say about 9 to 5s. Now I'm going to play the clip that I have available and then I'm going to give my commentary over what I heard. And again, this is just based off of this clip. Um, y'all agree? This is according to the neighborhood talk. Y'all agree? DDG says people should only get a 9 to 5 to fund their business. You shouldn't be working a job to take care of your life forever.
9 to 5 should only be used to fund your own business. Like, I don't think nobody should ever get a job and say, I'm going to be the 10-year best employee of the year. Like, nobody should ever think that, because if you ever late too many times, they're going to get rid of you. They don't care what you got going on in your family. They don't care about nothing. If I'm the business and you always late and you doing this, I'm firing you. It's plain and simple. I don't give a damn what you got going on, because I know I got 1,000 applications and they gonna grind hard because they need this money to fund their business or just to work here forever. So I'll tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, you can't be stuck in no 9 to 5. It's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, but it's like, it's what you're doing with the 9 to 5. You shouldn't be working a 9 to 5 to take care of your life for the rest of your life.
Okay, I have a lot to say. I think I get triggered. And I don't know why, but I do. Well, you know what it is? There used to be a show. There's this YouTube channel called Chasing Reality. And they produced, created reality shows. And one of the shows, they had Chasing Dallas, Chasing Atlanta, Chasing, I think they have a Chasing Orlando now. I think a Chasing LA. Well, the first one that they did was Chasing Atlanta. And it was basically a reality show about LGBTQ, chasing their dreams. Long story short. And I remember the first season there was a guy, now a trans woman. But before she transitioned, um, she used to always have this thing about, and I get it. When you get into an argument with somebody, sometimes when we get into arguments, girl, what I'm saying is directed to that person, even though it could offend a group of people. I know that's not the case for every situation, because if you call one person an N-word, everybody gonna stand up and be like, "What's up?" Right? So I know that's not the case for every situation. But sometimes when people get into arguments, what they're saying is only meant for that person. And I remember she would get into arguments with some of the people on the cast. And she used to always kind of throw it as a dagger, like, you work a 9 to 5. And I used to be like, girl, you sound so stupid. But the way she said it was in a way of trying to put the person down. But again, I know she's into an argument with this person, so that's just meant for her or whoever she's arguing with. So when I hear people talk about folk who work 9 to 5, I kind of think that it's no shade. I kind of think they're dumb. Because I think there is this misconception that is attached to 9 to 5s. One, I think the biggest one is that when you hear 9 to 5, that means that the person does not make money. I want to stop right there. Okay? There are people out there who work 9 to 5s who make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. There are people out there who work 9 to 5s who make millions of dollars a year. So please stop thinking that just because someone works a 9 to 5, that means that they're not making money. They're probably making more money than some of your favorite celebrities. Please don't get it twisted. I think with DDG, I think that if you wanted to push a message, the message should have been for those who feel as though that they have not reached their maximum potential, okay? And I believe this is one of the messages that Ebony K. Williams was pushing. Shout out to Ebony K. Williams. I actually done learned a couple of things from Ebony K. Williams. That's a smart lady. If you want to push people to reach their maximum potential, there is nothing wrong with that. If you have a friend who, say, is working at Nordstrom, and I'm using Nordstrom as an example, I worked at Nordstrom for 8 years, and you feel as though that friend has become a little stagnant, they've not reached their full potential, it is okay for you to try and motivate your friend. I'm not saying that's necessarily my story. I just wanted to use Nordstrom as an example so people wouldn't think that I was trying to be shady. You know, sometimes the girls get in the comment section sometimes, no shade. It's okay to motivate your friend and say, friend, I saw that you're great at doing X, Y, and Z. Have you ever thought about trying to do that? Right? There are people out there who have reached their maximum potential. And that may be them working at a job that some people may not want to work at. That's okay. The fact of the matter is, everybody can't start. Everybody doesn't want to start. Everybody doesn't want to be the HBIC. Everybody doesn't want or start a business. And the truth of the matter is, if everybody was just using their 9 to 5s to fund a business, then who gonna work? Girl, I know I'm gonna say it, which I'm gonna say the thing that you shouldn't say. Who gonna work at the mall? Who gonna work at the grocery store? Who gonna work at the schoolhouse? Who gonna work at the call center? Who gonna work if everybody is trying to fund their business, to try to fund, use their 9 to 5 to start a business, because that shouldn't be your goal in life. No, your goal in life should be to make sure that you have reached your maximum potential. And if you want to live out your dreams or try to live out your dreams, that could be a goal in life. But your goal in life should not just be automatically to just start a business. Another thing I have learned, okay, at the Jesse A. School of Business at Texas Southern University, where excellence is an achievement, there's another misconception that people believe that starting a business is just so easy breezy. Unless you are coming from a family like the Hiltons or the Knowles Carter or something like that, whatever business that you open, especially if it's something like anything that even if you wanted to start an online boutique, especially if business starts to pick up, right? You may not be able to, you may not be making enough to hire employees. So you're gonna be packaging, you're gonna be folding, you're gonna be stamping, you're gonna be making trips to the post office, right? You're gonna be the janitor, right? You're gonna be cleaning the bathroom. You're gonna be doing all that stuff. It's just not this picture perfect photo that people try to, have made up, that when you, girl, I'm just gonna go get this on and start my business. This is gonna be easy. No, no, no. You're gonna be responsible for everything. Again, unless, in my honest opinion, unless you just come from a background where you have all this revenue to kind of back up your dreams, and you can hire all these people to fill these positions. Girl, you're gonna be the secretary. You're gonna be housekeeping. Okay. You're gonna be the one who go get lunch. Okay. And ain't no assistant, not right now. It ain't in the budget. It's okay if you have other goals in life to take your money that you make from your main source of income to fund your other goals and dreams. I back that up 100%. It is okay to say, I'm using this job as a stepping stone to get to here. That is completely okay. I back that up 100%. Okay. But to kind of push out there that, girl, you shouldn't want to work here for 10 plus years. You shouldn't want that to, girl, everybody does not want to be the head. Some people actually do just want to go to work, get their money, and go home. Everybody don't want to be the store manager. I remember at Nordstrom, there was a woman, there were a couple of women who were top, that were personal stylists. And from what I understood, I don't know if this is true, okay, but from what I understood, they made more money than the store manager. So in their heads, why would I want to go be a store manager when I'm making more money than in the building? But you would think that because they have the title of personal stylist, personal shopper, sales associate, that they're not making coin. But they making coin, guap, guap, right? Then you have those people who care about titles. Everybody don't want to be the HBIC. It's okay to work a 9 to 5. People should work 9 to 5s. That's how the world goes round. Okay. And it's no shade to, I probably shouldn't say this being that I am one. Everybody don't want to be no YouTuber. Everybody don't want to be in front of no camera. Everybody doesn't want to be an influencer. Everybody doesn't want to be the fashion girl or the fashion boy. That's okay. Girl. Girl, some people just want to be nurses and doctors and accountants and lawyers and doctors. Some people want to be VPs of the insurance company, the electricity company. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to be the district manager. Some people just want to be the girl. I'm fine with being the store manager, honey. I make 6 figures, honey. I ain't behind on none of my bills. I go where I want to go, girl. I'm good. Try and reach your maximum potential, whatever that may be. Shout out to Ebony K. Williams. And if that's you being whatever at wherever, then that's your maximum potential. And that's okay. If you know you have dreams, it's okay to take that money from here and fund your dreams. But to sit here and act like, girl, you shouldn't want to work no 9 to 5. Yeah, people should want to work 9 to 5s. Okay. And I'm done because I'm repeating myself. And again, I really want to drive this home. Stop thinking that people who work 9 to 5s are broke. Please stop thinking that. Y'all hear 9 to 5, and I really think that people, not y'all. I think when people hear 9 to 5, well, y'all, but not y'all. I think when some people hear 9 to 5, they automatically go to like someone who's probably working, in a call center just making $9 an hour or $10 an hour. They're not thinking of the person who's probably running an entire department at some company downtown, or hell, even on the other side of town, right? And they're probably making $500,000. They're not thinking about, girl, the VP of or the president of an electricity company who works Monday through Friday, girl, 9 to 5, who probably pulling in 7 figures. Some of the girls and boys are making coin out here at these fucking 9 to 5s y'all talking about. Please don't get it twisted. Your favorite celebrity? No shade. Got an OnlyFans page. Let me shut up, girl. Because the girls who working 9 to 5s, girl, they good in traveling and buy what they want to buy. And they ain't got to suck dick on camera for $9.99 a month. Ain't nothing wrong with sucking dick on camera for $9.99 a month. I'm just saying. I was in the middle. I was about to end it. I was about to end that segment. Anyways, don't listen to DDG. I'm sure DDG just needs to make sure that he realizes the message that he puts out, and that if he does have employees that work for him, the 9 to 5ers, girl, it doesn't matter. Anyways, let's move on. Boosie already told us what the alleged cause of death was for Rich Homie Quan. Well, now it's being reported that he indeed did pass away from an overdose. It was like fentanyl. Let me see. It was some drugs that were mixed together. It's just a sad situation. Um, it's just sad. Girl, he was only in his 30s. And not to sound insensitive, like, my mind was with a girlfriend finding him the way that she found him. Initially, she, put a blanket over him. That's something that probably happened frequently at that home. I think his brother found him in the kitchen floor with food in his mouth at first. And then he just picked him up and put him on the couch. And then when the baby mama was, the girlfriend was taking the kids to school, she just put a blanket over him. Because again, in my head, that's probably something that happens all the time. Let me see. I think I had it on my thing. Either way, it's just sad. Um, that was his cause of transitioning, his cause of death. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. I had it. I had it on my iPad. Let's see. Oh, it was codeine. Mm-hmm. Fentanyl and codeine and promethazine. The manner of the accident, this is according to NBC News. The manner of death was an accident, according to the medical examiner. And then they put on September the 15th, the medical examiner said Atlanta's Grady Memorial Hospital had notified its personnel of the rapper's death. Y'all already know about the 911 call. They also talked about, they said he spoke on a podcast about how he used drugs heavily after his 2013 smash type of way. At first, he said his drug use began because of how often he was performing and how he needed to stay up late. He began using ecstasy, known as Molly, and drinking lean, a mix of codeine and codeine, cough syrup, and soda. I was on Molly every day, geeked up, he said. I feel like I shouldn't do a show I feel like I couldn't do a show or a song without being on Molly. That's sad. I was lost in the sauce. In 2014, Rich Homie Quan was named to the rap publication XXL's coveted inaugural freshman class. Variety reported other names by the magazine include Chance the Rapper, Ty Dolla $ign, and Kevin Gates. He was nominated for several BET and BET Hip Hop Awards, including Best New Artist and People's Champ Award, Variety reported. I hope everything is okay, as best as it can be, with his family. It's sad. That's so sad. It really, really is. Y'all be careful out in them streets. Y'all just be. That's all I can say. Be careful. Ugh.